Welcome back. This is round one. It looks like my opponent won the dice roll, and they have chose to play first. I'm fine with my opening hand, so I will not mulligan. And we'll wish my opponent hello and good luck. They are playing red, so they probably have my flames and my shock. So I did not see either of them. Doesn't seem too talkative of an opponent, though, to even wish me it. Which is fine and all, because some people don't wish it. They just want to win. I hope we do good, though, because I would like a second win. Because every win counts. He's on red-blue, so he might have the Essence Scatter plan. We'll go with Undead Minotaur, because I don't mind if it gets countered or killed. It's a decent card, but I'd rather have my Spirit live. And that card will get Doombladed. Well, maybe not. I wouldn't mind active treasoning and hitting him with it. But it stops me from getting damage this turn. But if I can develop more of a presence, that might be better. But I'll just Doomblade it and get rid of it now and not worry about it. No reason to risk setting up. Maybe he'll play something better, like an Air Servant. And a Fire Cap, which I am fine with trading if he wants to trade first. Or I can Shiv's Embrace right now, but I don't think I will because he probably has the Time Orb card, whatever it is, that throws on top of my deck, which would really hurt right now. I think I will attack and lead with a Vampire Warlord. Then if he takes it like that, I can act a Treason next turn and set up a very powerful hit if he doesn't have anything. If not, either way, one of his dudes, I can sacrifice it. Anyways. Yes, it will be the over battle driver that I will kill. That card is just way too powerful, to be honest. And I really don't know what card he would have since Unsummon's not in the format. I wish I had another mana open though, so I could play a creature too. He'll probably block the Warlord and force me to sacrifice before damage, which is fine, but he did not. So that's kind of cool, him taking all that damage, and then I still get to sacrifice his creature. I just have a feeling that pulls me ahead quite far, and if he doesn't have a flyer, I can just Shiv Embrace next turn. Minesparker's fine card. His first strike really helps. Leaving the 2 blue open, I don't know if it's an Essence Scatter or a Negate. I haven't seen a Negate go around, so I'll try just going for the kill right now and seeing how that does. The only thing he could have is Disperse at this point, which if he has it, he has it. If he doesn't, that's a win. Yeah, that is game one. a nice fast game for us, which is fine. He shows that he has a lot of good rares though. Them being creatures though, duress doesn't really help. I don't know why he said same. Unless he just now read my text I sent him. Which is fine. Since he is red, I'm not sure how the Raiders are doing. I really don't like playing Altar's Reap against the red player. So against him, I actually think I want to bring in the Mind Rot over the Reap. Because he seems like he has a control deck with counters, even though I didn't see any. Duress might be helpful, even though all his threats were creatures though. Oh, I just realized I didn't make room to splash for the bounty. Well, either way, I completely let that escape my mind when I built my deck. But I guess I could take out Dark Favor for it and try splashing for it. If I resolve that bounty, it's really hard for those kind of control decks to beat it. So it's probably worth playing. I will cut one of each to bring in 2 green sources to play it. And we will try sideboarding like this and see how that goes. Like I said, I hope it's a quick match. Oh man, this hand is awful. I have powerful cards in it, yes, and he mulligans, so that makes me feel better. This hand's fine. He chose to play first, so I get the draw. So, I'm okay. I normally don't like leading with the dead unless I have 2 mana, but since he played blue first, hopefully that doesn't mean he has red for a shock to take it out before I can leave up the mana. Even though if I draw mana, it looks like I won't have the curve anyway, because I go to 3-4 curve right away. And that was a fine drop. Get in with my 1 damage. Bam. Dead gun on a 19 turn clock now. He better be prepared. And that stops it dead in its tracks. So the best card here to play is the only card I can play, the Raider. That will help me get farther ahead just because it's unblockable right now, which helps a lot. If he has flames here though, that's going to be really bad for me because he can 2-for-1 me. But since he doesn't, hopefully, yes, he does not, so that gets a lot better for me. I actually think I might discard the Molten Birth here if it connects. And then I'll go with the Spirit. Next turn, I can discard the Warlord probably. Sensory Deprivation's not fun. I might discard the Mountain. Play another Spirit, it looks like. I've seen plenty of counter magic go by. I don't see my opponent playing any, so maybe he's more of the aggressive decks he has going on. The Battle Driver is a sweet card. Now I can't attack with the Raiders, which hurts. But at least the Spirit can go through. And since he has most of his mana undone, I can play a Warlord now. The only thing I don't want to see is like a air servant, a heavy flyer right now, just because the pump he can give with the battle driver makes it a harder race for me. And he has the shock. Well, there was my racing mechanic. Maybe I'll draw a red and I can embrace. Yes, there we go. I can embrace the Warlord, probably is my best bet to try to win this. There was a fine call to embrace the Raider. He has a negate. Fair enough. It's not worth attacking because his wall can just block my vampire. And the driver can attack or block my Raider. It's not worth it to swing with all three, lose a guy, and get through with the Tenacious Dead. But as long as I have the Dead, he has a lot harder time attacking. I'll play the Minotaur. I just have to make sure I leave open 2 mana now for the Dead, just in case he plays a large guy. He can block it easily. The battle driver does not affect it as much, unless it has trample, which I can't think of any red or blue cards that has trample in this set. But it seems like we're just playing the pass-go game right now. Here's an okay call to attack with Minotaur. That is actually a decent card. I think I'll attack with the Minotaur and the Vampire. He can block one of them and get through. But I'm okay with that. If he wants to trade, that's fine. If he wants to use a trick, that's fine with me as long as he spends his mana. Because the Waken the Ancient seems like it would be a good card right now. Maybe a Sea Kite. That'll block my Warlord. Either way, I want to more than likely sack the Spirit away. Just because I can't deal with the Deprivation. Even though the Tenacious Dead is really good for sacrificing in this. Hopefully he will tap down its cancel mana too. But we'll see. No tapping. Maybe he thinks I have a good spell to play. Which makes me not want to run into it. Which is just a 7/7 creature. It doesn't have haste or anything. Yet, because I've tapped all my mountains to play it, so maybe I'll play a mountain. It's kind of interesting that he blocked that way. I'll sack my Spirit away to regen him. If he wants to use a Sacred Removal spell, that's fine. Maybe he just didn't want to take the damage. I just wonder if I should play the Awaken or not right now. I have a feeling I'll hold on to it for one turn. And hopefully draw a red source so I don't have to worry about it. Which will not allow me to draw a red source, but means that if he's going to try to counter it, I might as well have that countered instead. Yep, Essence Scatter. I'd rather have that get countered than my other creatures in my deck, such as Singier, though, so I'm fine with that. There's a lot more deadlier spells you can play. Or that I can play with my creature count. Maybe I'll draw Primeval Bounty and just kind of seal this game away. But I have to draw Green Source too, which is not looking fair. And with him attacking with the Battle Driver, I don't know if it signals like a removal spell, because I can block with the dead and bring it back. But I really don't want to lose my dead in case he has a flames, and then he just 2-for-1 me again. So I'll take the 3 here. Which that allows me to get in with my raiders though. So I'll do that now. I don't know if he thought about that. Letting me loot though is quite dangerous though. I actually think I'll hold that land so I can play both next turn. Maybe I'll play a creature to throw me off. A nice thing is he can't disperse my creature or anything like that because it says non-land. And if he's letting me hit him for 7, then he's dangerous because I'll play my non-zombie and I almost have him dead on board now. I really don't know what he could have. I mean, he really has to deal with my creatures now if he wants a chance to live. Playing that really doesn't do much. I mean, it stops me, but being only 6 power doesn't make it that threatening, and I will active treason it just to try to finish this game right now. Either way, I can sack it to the 9 zombie too, even if I don't, but it looks like I got the win there. So, GG's, and I will see you for round 2.